Hey, it's Chris here with your weekend fishing forecast. I hope everyone had a great long weekend with some time on the water. We had awesome summer-like conditions, and staff here, we got out for a bit of everything. We're out for trout, for carp, for gar, for walleye, pike, basically everything you can imagine. There was an opportunity to do it. So really fun time of year for sure, and this weekend looks like another great one. Weather-wise, mid-20s weather, lots of sun in the forecast, should be great. As a reminder off the top, this Sunday we have our trout tour and Trout Set Sunday coming up in Elora, Ontario. Should be a great time. We've got presentations completely free to attend from Nick Groves, Tyler Dunsmore, and Ian Troop. We have product demos from our reps at NRS, Fish Pond, Redington, Rio, and Sage. Chance to try out the newest, latest, greatest gear. We have casting competitions. We are announcing today that we're going to have opportunities to win with no cost entry, 4 separate $100 gift cards for entering our casting games and for just watching and enjoying the presentations on the river. So some great prizes to be won there. We'll have other stuff, other giveaways, and fun things going on as well, including some free food and drink. So check out all the details on our website for the Trout Set Sunday in Elora at Bissell Park from 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. and then our trout tour showing in the afternoon at the Elora Gorge Cinema. We'll see you there. For the fishing, trout-wise, trout has been phenomenal. We're getting into our later spring hatches now, so if you're on the Credit or other freestone rivers, look for stoneflies. Bigger stoneflies, they can be a great way to move fish this time of year. Big stimulator, gets a fish moving real quick. We've got gray foxes, a larger mayfly coming off now. Sulfurs continue, lots of fun stuff. You'll see caddis and slightly more reliable numbers now as well. If you're on the Grand, gray foxes again will be going. We're getting very close on the Grand for our brown drake hatch. Those are big mayflies that pull some very big fish. And on the Credit, within the next couple of weeks, maybe even this weekend on the early side, green drakes. Those are very fun bugs to fish. Again, really big mayflies that some of the biggest fish in the river do come up for. So 2 hatches you're not going to want to miss in the very near future. If you are out on some of our rivers, the daytime highs have been getting pretty warm around here. You might find that temperatures are pushing that sort of 68 degree or 20 degrees Celsius threshold that we talk about for trout, where if it's warmer than that, you want to lay off them for their safety. But mornings still totally fine, and really I think that's only going to be the next couple of days where we're looking at that. Past that, temps are coming down again into the weekend. You should be fine all day long. Just take the temperature every once in a while and stay on top of that. The Grand, on the other hand, being a tailwater fishery, is still plenty cool enough to fish in its headwaters in the tailwater stretch, that being the Elora-Fergus area. Temps up there are 12 degrees coming out of Shandam. Very trout-friendly, fishable temperatures. So you're just fine on the Grand River. For other species, pike fishing continues to be really good. Pike are going to start moving into weed beds now, so where we've been talking about targeting them in shallow bays, we are now looking at sort of 10 to 15 feet of deep water in weed bed kind of areas. So keep your eyes out for that sort of thing. Standard streamer patterns still sort of our top go-to. Deceivers, bunny leeches continue to produce really well. Carp are moving into the shallows and are phenomenal game fish to target on fly. You can sight fish them, wade for them, really stalk these fish. It's a very visual, fun way to fish. So get out in some of the shallow water areas of the Great Lakes or on some of your favorite inland carp fisheries and check out that fishery as well. And last but not least, we also have some other species like bowfin and gar starting to heat up. So if you don't have boat, you're limited to shallower water areas, you're fishing by canoe, you don't want to get in big open water, really fun fish to fish for. You can find those shallow back bay areas attached to our Great Lakes now, and you'll find both gar and bowfin available. So don't overlook those species. Dinosaur fish, really fun to fish for as well. As always, come down to the shop, give us a call, get you set up for success this weekend, and we'll see you on the water.